This educational video is designed to provide building owners and their representatives with general knowledge on the 4 basic roof systems in use in America today. These roof systems are built up, modified bitumen, single ply, and polyurethane foam and coatings. A roof system is a composite consisting of a deck, vapor barrier, insulation, and a waterproofing membrane. The roof deck provides support for the balance of the roof assembly and a means of attachment. A properly designed deck also provides slope for drainage. The vapor barrier is designed to prevent the transmission of moisture vapor from within the building into the insulation, where it would condensate, thereby reducing the thermal properties of the insulation. As the cost of energy continues to increase, insulation has become a key component of the roof assembly. However, the addition of high-performance insulation has resulted in greater exposure of the waterproofing membrane to the elements. Today's waterproofing membranes are exposed to higher temperatures in the summer and colder temperatures in the winter, providing a greater opportunity for thermal shock and splitting. The waterproofing membrane is designed to protect the insulation as well as the inside of the building. A roof can be broken down into 2 separate areas, the field of the roof and the flashings. Flashings are any point of penetration or termination. Flashings are stationary, and as the field of the roof expands and contracts, tremendous stress is placed on the areas around the flashings. Most leaks begin this way. Now let's take a closer look at each of the 4 major roofing systems, starting with the built-up roof. Built-up roofing consists of 3 to 5 layers of felts impregnated with bitumen. The bitumen is the sole waterproofing of the system. The perforated felts simply hold the bitumen in place and provide strength. Bitumen is available in 2 types, asphalt and coal tar. Asphalt is obtained from crude oil, while coal tar is a byproduct of the coke used in the steel processing industry. There are 4 types of asphalt. Type 1 asphalt is used on roofs with slopes up to 1/2 inch, while Type 4 is used with a slope up to 6 inches. There are 3 types of coal tar. Type 1 is used for dead flat roofs. Type 3 is used for roofs with a slope up to 1 inch. Type 2 is used for below-grade waterproofing. Coal tar and asphalt should never be mixed. The 2 types of felts used in today's built-up roofing are organic and glass fiber. Asbestos felts were widely used in the past but are no longer available. If your existing roof contains asbestos felts, certain precautions must be taken when removing or repairing the membrane. All asphalt roofs utilize surfacing that protects the bitumen from the damaging effects of the sun's rays and from physical damage. Aggregate is held in place by broadcasting into hot asphalt. Cap sheets are aggregate impregnated felts held in place with an asphalt adhesive. Smooth surface built-up roofs have a sacrificial flood coat of asphalt applied over the top felt. All bitumens are heated prior to the application. The EVT, or equiviscous temperature, must be maintained between 400 and 450 degrees, both in the kettle and on the roof. Bitumen applied too hot can result in a thin coating and loss of adhesion. Bitumen applied too cold can result in puddling or mud cracking. Modified bitumens are available in both APP, a torch-down system, or SBS, a mop-down system. Modified bitumens are manufactured with a mineral aggregate or a smooth surface. Modified bitumens consist of 2 layers of bitumen with reinforcing layers between. The 3 methods of installation of modified bitumens are hot mop with hot asphalt, torch applied to weld the membrane to the roof assembly, and peel and stick, where the adhesive is pre-installed at the factory. Single-ply membranes are available in cured elastomers, uncured elastomers, and plastomers. An EPDM is an example of a cured elastomer. It has the ability to stretch and return to its original state. EPDMs use uncured elastomers as flashing materials, which will stretch and retain the shape stretched to until they cure in the sunlight. Polyvinyl chloride, or PVC, is an example of a plastomer single ply. Plastomers are rigid and will not stretch. There are 4 installation methods for single plies. They are loose laid and ballasted, mechanically fastened, fully adhered, or a protective membrane assembly. With a ballasted single ply, the membrane is fully installed, then large washed riverbed gravel is placed on top at a rate of 10 pounds per square foot to secure the roof. With the mechanically fastened single ply, the fasteners are driven through the membrane into the deck. The overlap of the next seam then covers the fasteners. Fully adhered single plies are adhered to the substrate with a layer of adhesive spread evenly under the entire membrane. Protected membrane assemblies are similar to ballasted assemblies, with the exception that the insulation is placed above the membrane, while the ballast holds the insulation in place. With all single plies, there is only one layer of waterproofing. Seam integrity is critical. Polyurethane foam roofs are spray-applied, lightweight, seamless roofing assemblies. Spray-applied polyurethane foam has the highest R value of any of the various insulating roofing materials. When polyurethane foam is used over an existing roof, all loose gravel and debris must first be removed and the existing roof inspected for saturated insulation. Polyurethane foam is self-flashing and can easily be increased in thickness to eliminate ponding water. Polyurethane foam is applied as a liquid and rapidly expands to a minimum thickness of 1 inch, forming a monolithic layer of cellular plastic insulation over the entire roof deck. The self-flashing characteristic of polyurethane foam makes it an ideal choice for roofs with many penetrations. As with all roof systems, the polyurethane foam must be protected from the ultraviolet rays of the sun. This is accomplished by using a fluid-applied elastomeric membrane. This membrane also provides waterproofing, impact resistance, and a Class A fire rating. The elastomeric membrane is applied in 2 or more layers. Portable windscreens are used to ensure a uniform application of the polyurethane foam. Polyurethane foam is used on large expanses of roofs without expansion joints in many cases. The polyurethane foam used for roofing applications has a 40 psi compressive strength, allowing for routine foot traffic, and it adheres well to most common building materials. The ability of a polyurethane foam roof to conform to irregular shapes is demonstrated on the dome of this nuclear reactor. All 4 of these roof assemblies can provide a satisfactory finished product. We will now discuss some of the advantages and disadvantages of each system. The disadvantages of built-up roofing. It's high in cost. It's very heavy. It can be difficult to maintain, and it does produce an offensive odor during the installation procedures. The advantages of built-up roofing. It's a time-tested product. It's durable, and there are many plies to stop water intrusion. The disadvantages of modified bitumens. A torch-applied modified bitumen does present a fire hazard. It can be easily punctured. There's only one ply to stop water intrusion, and it's a relatively new system. The advantages of a modified bitumen? Low cost. It's lightweight and fairly easy to maintain. The disadvantages of single plies. They can be very high in cost if there are many details on the roof. Fasteners are prone to back out or rust. Ballasted single plies are very heavy Quality of the seams is critical. And there is only one ply to stop the intrusion of water. The advantages of single ply. If it's not a ballasted system, it's very lightweight. Again, if it's not ballasted, it's a very clean system, and therefore easy to maintain. The cost of a single ply can be very low if there are few penetrations on a roof. The disadvantages of a polyurethane foam roof. They're easily punctured, somewhat weather sensitive during the installation, and there are fewer contractors from which to choose. The advantages of a polyurethane foam roof. It's lightweight. It has a high R value. It's quickly installed and easily tapered to eliminate ponding water. It has a long life cycle with the ability to be recoated. It has over 30 years of successful history. It's low cost, even on a roof with many projections. It's easily maintained, and it's not prone to leak. We at West Roofing hope we have provided you with a better understanding of the 4 major roofing systems. Remember, the roof system you choose is only as good as the contractor installing it.